I have the power to create the life I want. I do, and you do too. This is one of my favorite affirmations because a lot of times we think we are powerless and there's no way out, when in fact there is. Hi, I'm Talonda, and I actually focus a lot on that very topic on my channel, helping you to create the life you want, helping you to think about what you can cut out of your life that's not serving you, and to put into your life what is beneficial to you, and to make different decisions, sometimes tough, but uh, they might be tough but necessary to help you to grow, to help you to design the type of lifestyle that will give you the joy, the happiness, the peace, maybe, uh, or the most of those things, to give you what you need, maybe the types of experiences you're looking for. And so I want you to join me as I provide little life lessons, or I share my life just through different experiences or through different pep talks about things I've been learning that have helped me to enhance my life, that have helped me to gain that higher quality of life that I've always wanted. And you can have that too. So, getting back to our topic, well, we were already on the topic, but to just refocus myself, I had to say that. Um, I want to say that you might not feel it right now, but you do have the power to create the life you want. You might have to make some tough decisions, like I just said. Some people complain about, oh, my job, this, and I'm tired of my boss, or all of that. Well, yes, we all need to work and make money, but at the end of the day, it's still your choice to work there, right? It's still your choice to do that kind of job. So if you don't like the outcome of your life, what are you going to do to change that so that you can get the kind of outcome you want? And that's really what I like to focus in on. And that's something that I did in my own life. I learned that while I loved what I did, I didn't do well with situations where I was forced to do things that were against my uh, beliefs, and when I say beliefs, I'm not necessarily talking about religious beliefs. I'm talking about what I believe to be right, um, or effective, especially in the realm of education. Like what I believe is right, excuse me, right for children. I'm very passionate about that. And so when I get in situations where I am being expected to be something that I know is, for one, not me, but also not helpful to the children and families that I served, then I learned that I didn't want to keep putting myself through that. It's my choice. So I designed a life for myself that enables me to still pour into the children that I love to pour into and their families, but do it my way, in a way that allows me to call the shots and not to feel like I have to, uh, there's a word, compromise my strong beliefs about how children learn or what's best for children. I don't have to do that anymore to appease someone else just for a check. I can do it my way and get paid. And I'm not saying it's easy. It is not an easy route, but it is doable. And everything's different for every person. You know, what works for my life may not work for your life. We're all in different situations, financially, physically, mentally, whatever you can think of. We're all in different situations. So what may work for me may not work for you and vice versa. However, you aim to do something that you feel may work for you. You look for a loophole, like, over there, okay, I might not be able to do this, but you know what, I can do this. Instead of just feeling, saying those self-defeating sentences. I hate people. I don't hate people. I'm sorry. I hate when people say certain things like, well, that's that. Psh, I can't do that because, that-" it's like you're already giving up on yourself and you haven't even tried yet. So I always feel like, yeah, something might seem hard and foreign to you because it's different, but it's not impossible. So what you need to do is start looking, and this is literally what I do. I look for loopholes in different situations where someone says it's not possible for me, and I'm talking about like people telling me, no, you can't do that. It's not possible for you to do it. Oh, you want to bet? Now that you said that, now I'm going to show you that it is possible. Now I'm going to prove you wrong. That's how you have to be. That's the type of attitude you have to have. So I want you to just kind of get your mindset on that. Think of that. I'll talk more about this in the future because this is something that I feel that needs to be um, really dealt with more. And I feel like a lot of you uh, need a lot of help with this. And this is why you're stuck in the same situations you're in. So I will come back and I will talk more deeply, or maybe if I have another thought on the topic, I will share. But it's in my mind, and I know it's something that I want to focus on some more later on down the line, because this is something that is really, really paralyzing a lot of people. And you got to be free. You got to break free from limiting thoughts and, you know, uh, creating situations that you can't get yourself out of. You gotta let go of that. You're never going to feel free. You're never going to feel uh, at peace or joyful, or you're never going to have that true happiness if you live like that. You're going to have to like sometimes make some changes that may seem scary at first, but are necessary. So stay tuned. I'll be back some more, or be back in the future for some more discussions about this to help you to learn how to think about different ways you can make some just even little small changes in your life that will help you attain the goal that you want of living the life you want. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you again soon.